What's up, guys? I'm going to show you what it was like learning Cerberus as a newer player. I want to emphasize the word learning because I still have a lot of work to do to improve my trips. Most players, from what I gather, had issues with the ghost phase, especially when it gets doubled up with the lava, and I found a few tips that after a little practice made the run smoother. Getting the first KC wasn't too bad. I tend to get a little flustered on first attempts, even though I've watched multiple videos, read through a dozen Reddit tips. I still can't help myself from continuously zooming and turning the screen, tunnel visioning a prayer swap, and dying to something else. I'm working on it. So Cerberus attacks on a schedule. And to be honest, as a first timer, I think it's a little too much information to try and remember until you're more comfortable. I narrowed it down to the first combo attack, the ghosts, and whether the HP is low enough for ghost and the lava to happen together. The last one really being the only time I felt my hardcore status was at risk. This is what my inventory looked like going into this, and here's the gear. Okay, so starting the fight, Cerb does a combo attack, which goes left to right, magic, range, melee. I try and listen for the audio cue of the first attack, and just swap at a 2-tick pace. To be completely honest, I'm not sure if I'm timing it right or I'm just getting lucky, but it never hits me, so who knows. We pre-mage for the bulk of the fight anyway, so the first attack should never really hit you. Now the ghosts. Timing the ghost was my biggest concern. I found a tip that seems to make it pretty simple. That's just to look at your prayer and switch as it drops. You want to make sure you have a little more than 60 prayer so you don't run out immediately after the third drain hits. You want to pop that prayer potion and turn your prayers back on. Now if Cerberus is below 200 HP while summoning Ghost, he will gur right after Awooing. This is where it can get hairy. If you're melee like me, the only way to avoid the first tick of lava is by moving when it's casted. If you're staring at your prayer, waiting for the drain, there's a good chance you're going to eat a few ticks of that lava. So when you see the ghost coming, and Cerberus is below 200 HP, get the order into your head and start moving. If you're in melee range, the lava pools will spawn instantly, and you won't be able to avoid the damage. But do not forget about the ghosts. Start moving and watch that prayer drain. The ghosts will do significantly more damage, so prioritize swapping them. If you have to eat a tick or two of lava, that's fine. And that's really it for Cerberus. I didn't want to bother with the ghost skip methods because I don't have the patience and I just want to kill him as fast as possible. I'd say from a newer player's perspective that this boss was pretty easy, and I regret not starting the grind earlier. If I left anything out, let me know. Until then, peace!